Hello, Spinner94.
Black29.
And today we've got another battle. This is a battle we just kind of hopped on at the end of Saturday's stream, I believe.
Yeah, it was, and this is one I'm using.
So we're going to start off this battle here. I decided to lead off with my Tangrowth because it's bulky as hell.
Yeah, and I lead up with Wailord. So we got, Ninetales, Tangler, Wailord, and Greninja.
So we have a pretty decent lead off here, but this Greninja, if it does have Gunk Shot, I'm in for a world of basically shit. Or if it does special moves, I'm not too great for them either. I'm pure defensive.
Yep, so I use my pressure, it kicks in, then we also got the snow. Then Aloreveil comes in, and this really gives me a headache.
Tangrowth's bulky as it is now, thanks to Aloreveil, it's even worse. Actually, I'm surprised the Ninetales outsped his course. Hydro Pump is going to connect, that does nothing thanks to Aloreveil.
Yep, then I scowled it, and I'm hoping for the burn, to be honest.
But I am going to go for the Leech Seed straight on that Wailord.
Yeah, and I realised, I'll have to get out of there, because if that Leech Seed gets going, I'm in trouble.
Basically, with Wailord's ridiculous amount of health anyway, between my lefties plus Leech Seed, I am pretty set up from there. Then I probably should have went for Leeches on Greninja or something like that, but as I say, it's covered the hail and all this, it's all that extra little chip damage.
Yep, so I withdraw to get out of the way, thinking, right, I'm not taking this, so I bring out Incineroar, thinking, hopefully I can burn you.
So, at least with the Incineroar out, Moonblast is going to connect on Greninja here, and that does kill, that is quite a nice little chunk here.
And for many people who are not aware, Greninja is a glass cannon.
Yeah. It can be quite, well, not bulky, but it's like the Protean one's popular because you change to hit something super effective, so it can't hit you super effective kind of thing.
Yep.
So, I obviously went for the Giga on Greninja, but I'm surprised that Ninetales killed that. People are still running the offensive set, and that is what's recommended, but I don't know, maybe a bulky one now, but you do have that 4 times weakness to steel.
Yep, then we got Protect from Aura, then Medical's Bullet Punch. That's nothing. Now, I use Leech Life on you because if you're going to take life, I'm going to get some.
Yeah, but you're not going to do much to me. That was a crit as well.
Yeah, I know.
Aloreveil, that is showing the ridiculously bulky of Tangrowth, so I'm like, you know what, Sleep Powder, put something to sleep.
Yeah, and it was me, and I spent pretty much most of this battle having a snooze.
So at least it kind of shuts it down, but the thing I start to realise here, I can't really touch any of these mons. I can't do too much to Incineroar, and I can't do too much to Metagross, but on the other hand, they can't do a great deal to me.
Yeah, you're pretty bulked out, so you can take a lot of damage.
So I could have switched because Tangrowth does have Regenerator, but I thought, you know what, I'm in a pretty good position. I know I'm not going to get targeted by that Metagross, and I'm going to try to do what I can to this bloody Incineroar here, but I believe I go for the Leeches. Unfortunately, it misses Metagross, which is annoying. Leech Seed, I keep thinking it's 100% accuracy, but it's 90%, so there's a little bit of a downfall right there.
Yeah, and how the hell you missed something that big, I do not know.
Yeah, it's weird stuff like that, but obviously Pokemon doesn't take in size and counter ability, because then you'd have stuff like, the pre-evolution to Gavantula.
Yeah.
It's like literally can fit in the palm of your hand. Imagine trying to hit that in a Pokemon battle.
Good point.
You'd either step on it or you'd just never get it.
Yep. Here comes the floral healing.
Yeah, which is great. Like, Comfy's a great little support man. I'm glad to have that next to us, but probably shouldn't have brought that out when a Metagross was chilling.
Yeah, so the attack speed increases. I'm still snoozing.
So it's not good seeing that Metagross at a plus attack. Yeah, I go for a Sludge Bomb to see what I can do on this Incineroar, and that does not do a lot.
Yep, the hail is stopped, so that means you're no longer going to get chipped.
So Deflower goes for Synthesis here. Deflower, that's a very interesting name for a Comfy. Don't look too much into that.
Yeah,
so,
please don't.
Is going to connect, and to be fair, that doesn't do too much damage because this is a stab Bullet Puncher +1.
Yep. So I use Leech Life again on you again to try and take some health.
Yeah, again, does not do a lot.
I know, but it's so effective, but I'm not doing much.
That's how bulky Tangrowth is. So I put this Metagross to sleep to do something at least,
Yeah. So Metagross is having a kip. And the leftovers kicks in, then your leftovers kicks in.
It's one of these we've got the bulk on the side of our field, but we really haven't got too much offensive presence.
Yep, Helping Hand. Now this was interesting. Now you used it on your Tango there,
which isn't going to be the best because I can't really do a lot of attacking moves here.
Yep. So I figure, right, I've had enough. I'm going to try an Inferno Blast.
So it's using your Z move up here, and it's still quite the fire one. As they didn't want to bring the special one from Incineroar here.
Nope. So I fired on you, hoping to put you down,
but nope. That's Tangrowth for you.
Yeah, I was not off.
I do quite a chunk actually, thanks to that Helping Hand. That brings you down to a 2-hit KO range.
Yep. So leftovers kicks in, your leftovers kicks in, and I'm thinking, right, you're low. I need to get you down quickly, but Floor Heal comes.
Yeah, that helps you more because you can nick more health off me. I kind of wish you hadn't done that because I could have lived. You wouldn't have got too much, and I would have been able to do it. So Bullet Punch finally connects on Deflower. That's dead. Dead.
Yeah. Yep, that was out
crit.
Of the way.
That crit so mattered.
Yep. Then I use Leech Life on you. chomp.
Which does a nice little chunk, unfortunately. I believe it puts you in the range of me not being able to kill you.
Yeah.
Or do you just die or do you just live?
No, I
just die.
Just
crit.
die. Yeah.
Oh well, at least the crit's evened out, I suppose.
Yeah, but the thing is, this is interesting, man. When we found out that Incineroar can have a leech life, this opened up a whole new set we could do.
I remember Fardream saying if it had Drain Punch, it would be good. But it gets leech life, so that's the equivalent.
Now here comes another interesting Pokemon, the Harambe. Now this is interesting. He uses a thing called Instinct.
Did he use that in this battle or the next one? But either way, it takes a Meteor Mash, doesn't take that too well. There comes the Citrus Berry.
Yeah, to keep it up. Yep. So I use Scowl, hoping for a burn, and I get it.
We get it this time, that 116 just for that little bit extra shit down. And I'm going to go straight to the Giga Drain. That's going to recover a huge chunk of my health.
Yeah, which I was getting annoyed thinking, can we actually kill you? Then Trick-Room kicks in. Now this was a bit of an unusual move.
Yeah, it's the slowest and now the fastest and all that. And that it always puts me in a hell when that happens because I always forget Trick Room's up. Because there's nothing to indicate it's up. Except the little bubbles and all that, but I don't really look at them.
Yep, so I use Protect to keep myself protected. Then it uses Instinct. Now, for those who do not know what Instinct does, it allows the person who's affected to use their move twice.
Which is interesting. I don't know why I targeted you twice there, because we've just seen in the last stream it can't hit both Mons. Maybe it's a 50-50 thing. But unfortunately, Harambe is down and I am left on my own.
Yep.
So this is not grand for me, as I'm in a very tricky situation.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, you Leech Seed to try and, siphon off from Metagross. I use Aquaman to try and heal.
To recover some health. It's supposed quite useful. It's an interesting set you were given there, honestly.
Oh yeah, I need to work on it a little bit more though.
But I am taking literally +1 psychics here, so I'm on my own at this point. I thought, well, screw it, I'm obviously not going to win. But what I can do is, both of these Mons, this Metagross can't do too much to me, but I can do quite a bit of this Wailord. Yeah. So you go for the Protect again. I believe I'm going for a Sludge on, because I just wanted to poison on you. Oh no, I went for the Sleep Powder.
The Sleep Powder. I was thinking you were going to Sludge Bomb me or Grass me, so I figured, right, protect myself. But then, I mean, you saw me out.
Yeah, I did get the Predict on that one by the looks of it.
Yeah.
So basically, I'm just nice and bulky now. There's going to be a lot of bulk going. I've got a lot of Aqua Rings, a lot of stuff between the battles.
Yeah.
Leech Seed, I can slowly kill off this Metagross because it doesn't seem to have Drain Punch or anything like that.
And it's pretty much asleep, so it can't defend itself. So I withdraw Wailord and I bring in Kadabra.
Questionable switch, honestly. What was your mindset behind that?
I was hoping to use Psychic a lot to try and whittle you down. But unfortunately, that Drain really hurt me.
That Drain does a lot on because especially its pre-evolution, not known for bulk.
Yeah, but I didn't have any other Pokemon at the time. This was the only thing I had.
Psycho Cut as well, but that's not going to do a thing.
No, like I said, it's only to be prepared for breeding. You know what I mean?
Sludge Ball on that. I'm like, okay, get the kill while I've got the chance.
Yeah, that's me down.
Even the field as much as possible.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm practically back at full. In fact, I am back at full after all that, and the Leech Seed is slowly chipping this Metagross away. So you're bringing Tangrowth and the right stuff. It surprisingly stumps some stuff out.
Yep. So I bring back Wailord. Wailord is pretty much useless at the moment because I can't get through you. So I figured, right, hold out as long as I can, so to Metagross to wake up and do
the weird thing is, I remember this battle cough. I was thinking to myself, you know what, that Metagross is going to wake up this turn. I'll Sleep Powder, but then I thought, no, get the leeches on the Wailord and it has the chance. So it's weird because if I'd trusted me gut a bit there, I would have been laughing. But I know this Metagross is slowly going down, and I'm sapping quite a chunk of health from this thing.
Yeah, the Metagross uses Mini Mash again. It's the only thing we can do, really, just to put me down.
It's getting closer to killing me, and then Scowl hits again, but I do resist that, and Wailord doesn't have the best special attack, so I'm going to go for Guide Drain while I have the chance to take a huge chunk out of Wailord, and I believe you live on like a smidge.
Yeah, and the reason I did that was because I was hoping to get the burn to try and, keep chipping you. But
keep that little chip away, because it would have slightly neglected the Leech Seed.
Yeah, and the leftovers.
No, it wouldn't have neglected the leftovers, wouldn't have neglected the Leech Seed.
Yep.
But anyway, Scowl is going to hit me again. That just seems to do a little bit more cover the crit, obviously. So I'm going to the Sleep Powder again, put that Metagross to sleep. Because as soon as it's asleep, I can just keep leeching for days.
Yep. And now I had to think, right, how am I going to get out of this mess?
So I've got no choice but to really target down the Wailord because I want to save my Giga Drains for when I can. Because I believe I had like 2 left at this point. I was Sludge Bombing to victory at this point.
Yep. So I use Protect to try and avoid another smack.
But it's more of a timer on this Wailord of it, like staying down with Tangrowth is never the best for a Wailord unless it has Ice Beam. That's what you want to put on that thing. You want to put Ice Beam on.
Yeah.
Different story if you had that.
Yeah, I might look at that. But unfortunately for Metagross, he finally succumbs to the Leech Seed. At least Sleep Powder was a royal annoyance, I'll admit that.
Oh yeah, it's I put it on it. So Dragonite comes in, and this thing is unfortunately about to end my day because I can't do a lot to it, but it can do quite the bit to me.
Yep.
So it sets up a D-Dance here. I thought, you know what, I'll leech it while I can as you set up an Aqua Ring here. I obviously want the HP back.
Yeah, the Sludge Bomb comes in, kills me.
Yeah, it's a shame.
And that was the end of my day, but I left it all the work to Dragonite. And this was interesting, we lost all but one of our Pokemon. You had all 3.
Well, it isn't like an even sleep, but obviously Dragonite under a Dragon Dance, not many things are stopping that. So
Yep.
I go for the sleep pad, I try and put it to sleep for a bit while I can. So I'm like, okay, at least it didn't kill me in the one shot. Cause I didn't know whether I'd be bulky enough to live. If it got a crit, hell no.
Yeah, so you were hoping to heal back, so Dragonite's still kipping. Now, interesting about the Dragonite, he was out and awake very quickly.
Yeah, he woke up really quick. Like, I'm looking back at this in hindsight thinking, if I'd switched into my I've already got my regenerator bonus, but on the other hand, if he'd woke up, he couldn't have woke up the first turn.
No.
So it's always interesting looking back in battles because you're like, oh, this is what I could have done, but it's how you live and learn. So unfortunately, it wakes back up. It's a huge chunk to me. It doesn't kill me, which is great. I get my sludge bomb off. That doesn't do a lot.
Yeah, and then you're thinking, right, I'm not going to survive the next round.
Yeah, it's like at this point, it's looking to be a Dragonite sweep considering. I get a little bit of Leech's recovery. At least I'm able to keep taking this here. So it goes for a Dragon Claw again. That does a huge little chunk to me, and unfortunately, that's Tangrowth down. But Tangrowth, my God, held off for 10 minutes.
Yeah, man of the match there.
Definitely.
So Muck comes in, and
I was thinking this thing could have EQ. If it's got coverage, it'll have it. So I'll go for a Shadow Sneak in that. But yeah, it does. I was hoping it'd be one of the Dragonites that have like all the punch moves instead.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it had EQ, and it pretty much turned Muck to the bin.
And I think that's why people are running like you. So I'm bringing my Trevenant here. It's a Trevenant, I swear. And I just had a gut feeling Stone Edge would miss, and I got to a point where it's like trusty gut. If I'd Stone Edged, I might have won, but I just had a feeling it was one of those things that are going to hit.
You were lucky just by the smidge.
I lived sturdy.
Yep.
That's my ability. So I do get the Leech Seed, but look at this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. And I was for, oh my God, did you get him? No, you didn't.
I tried for a Sucker Punch again, but he does carry the roost, so this is your classic, very OP, very meta game Dragonite, so it's like, oh, I'm not winning this now.
Yeah, so Leech Seed again, try to power up, but unfortunately, it's not going to be enough.
Yeah, it's not enough at this point, and I'm thinking, is he going to try and roost again? But he does get the Protect and goes for the EQ, so that is Trevenant, unfortunately, down. Yeah. So I could have had that one, but hey, it's what you learn in hindsight, really.
Yeah, it was a very good game. It was close.
It was close. Stally, though.
Oh, Stally.
It's not really Stally, it's not toxicking. It's more of a case of we're awkward situations of we can't hurt each other.
Yeah, pretty much. But anyway, folks, if you like the videos, please like, share, and subscribe.
And yep, hopefully we'll see you in the next one.
Bye.